Alright guys, it's day 2 here in Norwalk. So this will be the last video for me until I'll be back on Friday, but not doing Indy or Byron. So this will be it. Get you some fast cars today and get you an update on all that stuff. So thanks guys.
Car has driven 760 miles. It has run the quickest pass in the history of drag week for a car that has completed the week. There's only one reason why they're making this pass, and it starts with a 5. And he gets out solid with a 1:05 short time. He goes for the 8 mile, 194 miles an hour, 599 with an 8, 250. That is the first 5-second time in the history of Hot Rod Drag Week.
All right, these guys haven't ran yet, but give an update from Impound.
These two cars are the same class, which is street race small block naturally aspirated. One of our most popular and most restricted classes. It means you have to have all stock.
You guys throw your chutes on the drive or something while you're packing chutes.
Jeff Sixt is going to get out way ahead of Nelson Santos. Sixt is going to go to the 8th mile in 7.72 seconds in his 74 Chevy Nova. And the big end, 12:19 at 109.52.
You're going to make this first session or what? You're going to just sit here and screw around all day?
Rolling down to only 94.63 miles an hour.
Well, you put oil on that side already, now you got to put oil on this side?
Yep. I like to keep it even.
Keep it even.
Keith Iancore has got the left-hand side silver Chevy Nova. That one is a big block car. And
got the berries.
Psyche is here on the right-hand side. This thing has a small block Chevy in it with a flow charger.
Okay, what's it gonna run today?
699.99.
Heard it here first. He's finally gonna run a 6.
9.0 yesterday after a lifetime pass of the 8th early in the last week.
All right, top secret tune-up.
Uh-oh.
You get 16 volt battery?
No.
What are you gonna do?
Change the core. Change the core. We think it's a core. Tighten the gap.
And then you need more power.
More boost in it.
No, it needs more voltage. Hopefully that works.
It has to work. It has to work
On the drive and everything?
More boost and the same voltage. Run it cleaner. Thanks.
Yeah, just lean it out. It'll fire for sure.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Just Tuesday. Let's lean it out.
And then here you have the people that they make the whole thing look bad. It is 8:50. They already made their pass. They're halfway back to street trim, and they actually will have lunch in Indianapolis. The rest of us are hoping to have dinner. But
hear some of the same tech information and stories from yesterday.
when you got Fast Eddie with you, he does everything quick. Just ask all the girls in his life.
Meanwhile, I will explain street race small block power adder. This is a class where we do not allow a funny car cage, which means a conventional 850 cage in the car. The cars are NHRA tech limited to 8.50 seconds in a quarter mile. Now, in past years, we've had 5, 6, 7 cars.
There you go. Shorter was at the hotel. Saw him there. Supposedly Clark and they had the heads off yesterday. Supposedly they got together. They're on their 3rd alternator. So seems kind of weird because that car's been there, done that. All kinds of street miles. So I'm surprised they're having alternator issues with it. But that's where we're at. Hopefully the next time in 1 second you'll be seeing passes. So thanks.
Now it's the party. Emily Ballard. Ballard here on the left-hand side, I believe is number 3 in street race small block power adder right now with that beautiful Camaro. James England is in the right-hand side. The street race small block naturally aspirated.
There you go. 709-204.
709.
1286 for Jesse with the tractor. Not be working on that. 962. Run, run!
We got 8 million squats in.
Is all running to try and get on a 32-car ladder for a bracket race on the last day. But more importantly, for this moment is Jason Sack, running unlimited in that beautiful other orange 69 Chevy Nova. He is currently number 3 in unlimited. He ran 7:34 race yesterday at 180 miles an hour.
There you go, another personal best. 731, 188. He went 734 yesterday, 185. 188's the one, right? Yeah, it was 187 was his fastest before, right?
Yes.
Okay, nice. So maybe next time when he's full enough, you stay up there, and then I can get him straight. because it was coming so far left.
Not the 6-second run that he was looking for. It will be very curious to see if he hangs out through the Street Machine Eliminator car. And there's a second pass in the second, or rather,
712, 200, driving left. Don't know if he pedaled it because it was coming so far left, but.
Steven Salvati
Didn't make it up there in time. Joe's up, so gotta film from up here.
Today, so he's going to have to get that thing back. He's on the brakes. He's on the brakes going 925, 129.
Chattered his tires off the line. He's going to have to get back up there again. Running in our unlimited class. He is right behind Dave Schroeder. This is the second quickest car that we've got on property. Yesterday it went 6.794. The twin turbo big block Chevy on methanol. Goldstone won the Ultimate Iron category in 2015, 2016, and 2018. Subsequently, he has moved into Unlimited because of running methanol. We don't allow methanol in any class other than Unlimited, and people have criticized us for that, but the thought is you can't buy methanol at the pump, so we're going to keep it out of the lower class cars. But Unlimited is truly unlimited. A lot of these guys have figured out how to run gasoline on the street and then run the methanol here on the track. The Goldstone's quickest pass ever at Drag Week is 6.749 in Unlimited Iron. He did not improve that yesterday here in Unlimited. The lift out of it. Did a 112 60 foot, but then things went upside down. See, there's a car who's going to have a tough time making it back in this round if she choose to. Definitely shook out there, so he had to get out of it, but that's Brian, 795, so.
The adorable Volkswagen.
All right, coming around this way, and Alex is getting ready to make a pass.
And then she goes through 779 and that's
779, so they didn't improve on what was hoping to improve on. So not sure. It looked like it left pretty good. All right, Dave's getting ready to go up and make a hit.
And once again, fails to get that 12-second time. 13:19 at 104 miles an hour.
Good luck, boss. You going left or right? We want right. Right.
Is that a better lane you think you're on?
They're both really good. Yep.
Man of the hour. The moment everybody's been waiting for. This is Dave Schroeder with a brand new 2019 Chevrolet Corvette. If you can call it that. Just thanks to the extremely radical aviators. The guy who has
Especially for it sashayed sideways there a little bit. I mean, that was nice considering it sashayed sideways. Wait, how'd you get 210 mile an hour though?
Like that lockout.
Oh. 654 at 210, so that's good for them to just stay in the lead and head to the next place. All right, we got Joe Barry and Brian Goldstone coming up. Now Joe, he ended up putting a tube in his one tire, and that's what caused all the problem. It was shaking because he had a leak in it. So he actually has his driving tires on now, which are the Mickeys, which we've never been very successful getting them down, but he's just trying to get a decent time.
Return to the dragster here at Drag Week 2021. Another car, very fast, currently I think third quickest speed overall. His number on the very first day is 700. He has not improved that yet. He has won 6 seconds one time many years ago.
You got Brian right back there coming behind him.
6-second pass. We're going to see if he can pull it off again here in Norwalk.
At this point, is Joe frustrated?
Yeah, he probably wants to be on the road and not start pushing the car anymore. It's not yet. I think he wants to put on a good show for the fans.
884. So just those tires, man.
Yesterday, 6.794, 210 miles an hour.
He's going to have enough time to change that and get back up here. They do change pretty quick, so hopefully. Here we got the Mustang with the Hemi in it. This thing looked real good on the last pass, and then said they think they hit the boost limit, so see what happens on this one. But that is what a broke gear vendor does. We never mentioned it anyway. Yeah, that's what a broke gear vendor does. That's a nice one.
At least
he stayed in it, right?
He's got more in it.
Yesterday, so there's a happy guy.
So that's an 810 with that launch like beautifully.
Really love talking to you.
All right, here comes the Nova. Last night here with one turbo off because they killed the turbo on their pass yesterday. So one turbo, they blocked everything off. Very similar to how 80 and I drove the 57 on Rocky Mountain Race Week when we killed that turbo. So but they got another turbo in it, should be pretty good to go. So let's see what happens. 63 171. Oh, here's stick shift car. Sucks, but
125, and we've got like a hot dog wrapper going on the right hand side. It says 559. We know that's not true.
So there we go. I think they actually ran out the lanes. They're still open till 2 for anybody else who wants to come up. So that's where we're at in Norwalk right now. All right, a lot of people have asked about the Vette and what everything it has, so I figure I'll do a little coverage of the Vette, show what it is. Is that all right, David? Sure. 652, 654, sitting nice and comfy. Mile per hour is up with the lockup. John said you guys use the lockup on that?
I clicked on the lockup on that run. I'm not even sure where exactly. It was past the 8th and before the 1,000.
So,
and it still went through at 85.
Oh, was it?
But it didn't. Yeah.
Gotcha. So 8,500, John, is that okay?
It's too high. 8,500. Yeah.
Is that okay?
If you don't mind.
Okay.
No, Nolan might disagree, but you know what? It's been standing up really well and it handles it. So
see, 8,500. 8,500 is the new 8,200. Yeah. Just came from John and Dave.
5.5 inch stroke.
Jeez. So just imagine.
Like, I hope those words don't bite me.
That's, I take a 615 and we don't like taking it above 8,400. So they're taking an 872 to 8,500. So that's a whole lot of mass moving up and down. But this is essentially, this is the drivetrain. Essentially, drivetrain wise, this is a duplicate of this other car. So same radiator. Well, is it the same size radiator too?
This is the actual rad out of the other car.
Okay, I was going to say it looks just like it, so I didn't know if it was a little bit different in size.
We didn't have time to, you know, we've got another one that's identical, but we didn't have time to put
cool. So you got this. Is this the fuel cell out of the other car too?
Yeah.
I was going to say it looks just like the other car set up. Yeah, I knew that wheelie bar one. So, but essentially this whole drivetrain. So they've learned how to make this thing essentially live the best that it can on the street with the combination. Just the car is lighter, sleeker, faster. So and they actually told me this morning, I had breakfast with them, they actually said it's roomier inside this than the 66. So but there's what you got. It's basically this. This car was a Pro Mod. He got it. I'm trying to think whose it was before, but they converted it over to street, and they actually just got it done in time to basically drive it around the block. You take it any farther than around the block before you loaded it to bring it here?
We drove it about 2.5 miles one way, 2.5 miles the other.
Yep. Just as I thought. So it had 5 miles on it when they loaded it up and bring it here. 0 passes on it, so freaking beautiful car. They got these mirrors are removable. I watched how they did that with this pin. That's pretty sweet. I need to take some ideas from that for my cars, but that's it.
She is legit, I think, because her
872 turbo 400. It's got a lockup in it. The other, you look at this, is all that ductwork and stuff that's built there goes right up next to the radiator when they're going down the street. They said 160 all night, right? Yeah, so they were running 160 water temps. They didn't even have the fans on. So that part, all great. They said the drive was nice and smooth. And John, do you agree? Is it more comfortable than the 66?
A little bit. A little harder to get into. Maybe I'm just not used to it. But you know why this baby runs cool, eh? You put your camera on that rad. That's that Johnny.
Oh yeah.
PAG.
Yep. Yeah. Obviously Delta Pag, all the same stuff I run, same stuff they run, and
they were talking, and one kid said, you work for Summit? I said, I do.
They covered it all. It's got 4 stages of nitrous on it. They only ran 3, and they definitely have it all tamed down, because just get the passes in, get comfortable with it, and then we're going to see what this thing will do Friday. So there you go, guys. Oh, I guess one more thing is they were able to fit factory headlights in here. So
Speaking of Greg Anderson, who of course just last weekend matched Warren Johnson.
it was a pro mod, so actually it had the stickers on it. They took the stickers off and put factory headlights in it. Same thing, factory tail lights.
Very proud relationships.
Hey Dave, were the factory tail lights in there, or did you guys do that? Okay.
We're looking forward to him bringing
So
them back.
Calvin did all that as well, got the factory tail lights in there.
And I'll tell you, out of the people I've met in motorsports, I can genuinely say I don't know.
Just a beautiful car, beautiful, beautiful car.
They are.
There you go, there's the update on Dave's car.
Trying to